Hi everybody, I'm back with another journal, and this one measures 4 by 6, and it's got some pin nibs here on a patch that I make with some doilies, and then this is part of a tablecloth and some real pretty lace. There's the spine. Let's see how much that measures, or what that measures. 1.5, it looks like. There's the back. Some fabrics all over the back. This is kind of a mixture of all kinds of stuff. It's nothing in particular, no theme, just a bunch of fun stuff in here. I stuck this little flower in there. It's a flower, silk flower that I had. And here's a journaling card. I think this is Tsunami Rose. And a little booklet out of music paper with different size papers. All different kinds of papers in it. Coffee dyed, of course. Over here is a little pocket with a rose and some words from a book. And a piece of journaling paper, and it's got the crackle stamping. It's a short page. Doesn't look like it at first, but it is. And this is napkin decoupage. The heavy crackling. A cute place to journal. Like I said, this has just got a little mixture of everything in it. It's just a fun one. Got some butterflies. Pretty place to journal. Book page. And I put some napkin decoupage on it. I did a napkin decoupage on it. Here's a little pocket with a hummingbird. On the other side of that book page. Souvenir card. I kept adding and adding to this one, and it just kept getting thicker and thicker. A little pretty napkin decoupage, and the butterflies flying away. Over here's a real pretty rose on a book page with some sari silk and the gold stitching for the pocket. And more napkin decoupage. Little pocket with a little flower and some coffee dyed seam binding, some lace up here, a little label you could put a date or a memory, something up there. And of course, you know, you can journal back there too, or add whatever you like. Rose's old-timey stove. Little pocket here with some coffee dyed paper. A little place to journal with a faint image of a lady. Some script stamping. Over here is a pretty vintage lady journaling card. Isn't that beautiful? Love that. Butterfly, some fabric. A little tiny bit of napkin decoupage just for a hint of color. More napkin decoupage there. Lots of uneven pages. Little mini pocket with some cards to journal on. And look at all that space back there too. It's got a lot of writing space in it, but it's still got tons of goodies. Some lace here and a butterfly. Napkin decoupage. Hello, Mr. Morris. Come on up here. I call my dog Mr. Morris. Come on, Koopy. Come on. Over here is a stitched card with some seam binding, muslin pocket, a little piece of ephemera in the background. Isn't that neat? I just love these little tidbits of things. And over here's a tuck spot with a card and some script stamping here. Glassine bag with part of a crochet doily, and it's got a pretty card, coffee dyed paper. Oh, he's getting mad now because he didn't jump up here in my lap. So he got in the other chair and he's staring at me. Over here, this opens up. Got a pretty floral image there. That's a little card that comes out. It's just a piece of string that ties it on, keeps it closed. Oh, come on, fingers. There we go. Some napkin decoupage here. Here's a little tag here that's attached down, and it's got some threads and gold threads and pretty yarn. A little pocket with some seam binding and some lace. 2 journaling tags. It's sewn on in a real pretty silver. A little bit more crochet doily. Just variety in here. Oh, what we got? Oh, somebody is awfully lucky. French beignets. You know, in Louisiana, we don't know what we would do if we didn't have beignets to have for breakfast. Oh my God, those are so good. And a piece of coffee dyed paper over here. Somebody's getting a good one. Some little, sometimes I like to just hodgepodge on stenciling and stamping and spraying on paper sometimes, and I just added that in here. You can write on it. A little pocket here. And inside we have a piece of a ephemera. Been aged. And then one of those little cards I like to make. Almost out of these. Gonna have to make something different next time. I think I'm gonna have to designate Friday as making stuff to put into journals. I seem to be going through it like, I don't know, crazy. Piece of string you don't want. Piece of ephemera here with a napkin decoupage over it. Excuse my fingers, I've been gluing. A little negative of a heart with a butterfly. And here's a little booklet. This has got, I love this fabric. I made the patches out of it, but it is the dickens to sew. And I put a little, so I had some scraps left over from my patchwork, and I just glued it down here and added some seam binding and a flower. And of course, one of the little booklets. It's got all different kinds of paper in it. More stamping. Napkin decoupage here. You can write right over that. A little card in a tuck spot here with some of that grass cloth. And there's the back. This is some coffee dyed lace. Real pretty. I just dunk it in the coffee and rinse it and throw it in the dryer. There's the spine. And there's the front cover again. And this is Sari Silk that ties it together. I want to thank y'all for being here with me today on this mixture journal. I don't know what you call it, a mixture. I call it hodgepodge sometimes. But it's just got all kinds of stuff in it. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.